Hi, Scorpio. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for January 2020. This month I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Ascendant, and Scorpio Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, I recommend you watch your cusp sign, because some people have been writing me lately telling me that they were feeling like their sun sign wasn't totally making sense to them. They go over to their rising sign, and that's where the predictions and messages were making sense to them. So if you're born on the cusp, you might want to check that out. And I want to say Happy New Year. I hope you Scorpios have an amazing and blessed new year in 2020. I also want to add here that I've gotten a notification from YouTube, and I've seen other YouTubers talking about this as well, so I'm not the only one that's getting it. YouTube is saying that they are deleting like old accounts or inactive accounts. So you might want to check, not just to my channel, maybe other channels you're subscribed to. If you're not getting notifications anymore, or you want to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, make sure you check that out, because you may be getting unsubscribed. I've heard on another channel I watch pretty regularly, it's not a psychic or an astrologer, it's a totally different topic. He's been talking about that he's been getting subscribers deleted a lot. So you have to make sure that you check it out, okay? If you want to stay subscribed. So all that being said, Scorpio, now onto your January 2020 reading. First card you have, Ace of Swords. This is new beginnings. It could be a new beginning in love, a new home, receiving an inheritance. It could be a new job, a birth of a child. I don't know. We have to see what's going on here with you, Scorpio. Something fabulous is going to happen to you. I feel like you're going to get like really stellar and fantastic news. It's like a blessing and a gift from the gods is coming to you. Something you've wanted is happening. It's a general reading, so it's kind of hard to tell what exactly it is. Something you've wished for, prayed for. Is there somebody you were interested in and you wanted them to, like, you guys to be together? Could be that's happening. Did you wish for and pray for this new job over here? Or a promotion at the job you're in? Or a raise to come? Or some other really important blessing to happen to you? I feel like it's coming in. But I'm going to warn you right here, and I've said it in some of the other videos. Sometimes I remember to say it and sometimes I don't. But psychic predictions, whether you're getting a private reading or a general reading, it doesn't matter. Many times the predictions take a while to come out. And a psychic can't always tell, like a lot of times I'll hear a month something's going to happen, even in a private reading. But I've seen that month come up 3 years later. So in these general readings, it's always good to watch what I said a year ago, because it could be happening to you now, because you don't all have the same timeline. You're not all born on the same day, month, year, city, country of origin. So your birth charts aren't the same. You're not on the same timeline. So when this is going to occur for you could be different. But some of you, it's in January of 2020, or in this year of 2020, let's put it that way. And this is going to make a huge difference in your life. Huge difference. And you may even feel like it's giving a boost to it elevates your life and boosts you up so much it almost alters your personality. And I'm not saying your personality isn't good already, but it's like you're going to be like walking on sunshine. That's what I feel like. You're going to be like wanting to give flowers to everyone. Oh, I love you. Thank you. It's great. Yay. I'm so happy. Like, I feel like you're going to be really elated. You may even have, some of you Scorpios may have somebody from the past that comes back and gives you some kind of offer You may have broken up with somebody and they may come back and go, oh my God, Scorpio, I made such a mistake. Please get back together with me and let's get married. I was wrong to break up with you. Or let's get back together again. I was wrong to leave. Or Scorpio, you ran the whole show. You took care of everything in the office and we shouldn't have fired you, or we shouldn't have laid you off, or you got treated unfairly. Please come back. You've got something from the past coming back, trying to draw you back in, because they're like regretting decisions they made in the past. For some of you with your creative projects or work that you're doing, you're going to change something about it, and you're going to alter how you do your work or how you handle certain business or how you do certain things. And it's going to be like, it's going to elevate what you're doing. So I see you making alterations and changing things, and then it elevates and improves your situation. Next card you have is the Knight of Swords. And I have to say, notoriously, if you go back and look at my readings for years, I've been almost 6 years I've been on YouTube. If you go back and look at different readings, I swear you always seem to have an air sign person that comes up. And a lot of times it is the Knight of Swords. This is an air sign person, either Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. This could also be you if you are on the cusp of Libra and Scorpio. It can also be you if your rising sign or moon sign is an air sign. I feel like this is who they were talking about with the Ace of Rods card, because I feel like this is somebody that's rushing in at you, that wants you to drop everything you're doing and like go off with them, whether it's to a new promotion, a new job, an old love, an old job you had in the past. But this is somebody rushing in at you. I'm not really feeling like it's a relative. This could also be somebody that you end up doing business with that wants to handle a lot of things for you. Like, could be an assistant, could be somebody you pay that's going to like a new accountant or a lawyer, or somebody that's like, okay, I'm going to handle things for you. Could be a personal assistant, could be a secretary, could be like some kind of financial advisor or some other type of advisor. Because for some of you, this is somebody that wants to come in and like help you with what you're doing, help you get things right. If you already have a business or you're working for another company, and this is somebody that can come in and do like strategizing and say, hey, this needs to be changed, this needs to be overhauled, this needs to, we're going to help you with that. We're going to get your marketing and promotions out there so you get more seen, more heard, more recognized, more business, more customers, more popularity, more income. So it could be somebody that, or it could even be an agent. Like this is somebody that feels like helpful energy. If it's not somebody from your past trying to drag you back and get you to come back to them in whatever capacity, love, work, whatever, it's somebody that will be somebody coming in and being of great assistance to you and like helping you out, maybe working directly one-on-one with you to like streamline things, make things better. This is somebody that really wants to come in and show you, prove themselves to you, or show you like, this is how we do it, this is how it gets done. Or I want to prove myself to you, pay attention to what I'm doing and saying. Like that energy is coming up here. I feel like you're going to be thinking they're quite funny, maybe quirky, maybe I get you being like amused by them. Like you're kind of laughing at them, like not laughing at them like making fun of them, laughing at them like, what are they, off the wall? Like, wow, they came up with that out of the blue and they're kind of kooky, but it's going to capture your attention. You're going to be like, huh, well, I'm quite captivated by this. What do I think of it? So I don't feel like you're negative about this Knight of Swords. That's not how I'm reading it. That's not how my guides are projecting it. So I feel like this is a positive situation for you, the Knight of Swords. So your card crowning your reading is the Chariot. This could be change happening in your life. This could also be long distance travel. It could also be getting pulled in two different directions, feeling torn in two, or having to choose between two different angles, two different aspects, two different people, two different jobs. You're going to get a lot of gratification for what you're doing right now. If it's creative projects and you're a creative person, writing, singing, painting, sculpting, creating anything of any kind, businesses, creating websites, whatever, you're going to feel like your creativity is extremely strong and flowing through you, and you're really energized and happy with your work and what you're doing. And you're going to get on board with some kind of plan of action. Could involve travel for some of you. You may have to travel to do with this. But I get you, like, I'm getting on board with this plan and protocol and course of action. And I'm getting on board with it, and I may have to travel to do with it. I get that energy for some of you. I feel like there's some things that you've been seeing, like, oh my God, I don't want to keep doing this over and over and over again. Or I don't want to see the same problems or screw ups or malfunctions or things falling apart keep going over and over and over again. So you may be like incited to, like, I'm getting on board with this because this, what I'm going to do is going to stop that repeat of cycle that you don't want to see repeated. And some of you Scorpios are really going to be on the leading on the leading edge, the cutting edge of something. It could be the field of endeavor that you work in, or something you're putting out there. Like, you're going to be on the cutting edge. And I feel like if you have to give any talks, speeches, presentations, talking on videos, doesn't matter, you're going to have people mesmerized. People are going to want to hear what you have to say, Scorpio. They're going to be listening to you. They're going to be mesmerized by you. If you're a good speaker and you're good at storytelling and good at presenting, this is going to, January, February, and March especially, are going to be real high times for you to capitalize on that, because it's going to really help you, and you're really going to have people's ear. People are going to be really listening to you and paying attention to you. You have the Judgment card next. That could indicate this, actually, and I wasn't even at this card yet. You have Judgment, which could be, what do we think about a situation? How do we feel about it? What's the word? What's the proclamation? How are things going to go down? And how does it affect everybody involved? If you sell any products or services, you're going to have people that are going to be clamoring to buy what you're selling. And if you own your own business, there could be some revision of sorts that jump starts your business or takes it a notch higher or further if you own your own business. You're getting good news. I got that through the Ace of Rods, and I'm getting it here again. You're getting some wish granted to you, or something gets awarded to you. Maybe if you've had a custody battle, you're going to find out you win the custody. Or if you had a lawsuit going on and you were haggling or fighting back and forth, you're going to win the thing that you wanted to win. If you have any addictions to anything, I feel like you will be quitting them, in some cases cold turkey. And I also see you taking things out and looking at things that maybe are old. And you could be considering how you can repurpose them. And it could even have to do with, like, old technology or old machinery. It could be other things. It doesn't have to be that. But the things I'm looking at look like they could be connected to what my guides are showing me in my head. Looks like it could have to do with parts, mechanical things, and technology for some of you. And you may be looking at it going, how can I repurpose this? Or what can I do with it? And if you can't find a way to repurpose it or do something with it, I feel you're going to sell it or trash it. But I feel more like selling things. If you can't figure out a way to repurpose something, you're going to be getting rid of it. But many of you, it will be through selling it. For many of you that are interested in or thinking about or looking about love, I feel like love is coming up for you really soon, just around the corner. I'm not feeling so much like it's in January, although for some of you it could be. It really feels more like February to me where this comes in. You may build up some kind of federation, alliance, coalition, group, organization, club. You may start building up something like that also. So your outcome card here, or the last card I should really say for January 2020, you got a good one, Scorpio. You've had some good cards recently. Not just in this reading. Recently, I've noticed Scorpio's cards have been pretty good here and there. Even in bumpy readings, I feel like your cards you've had some good stuff. This is victory after a battle. 6 of Rods. Yeah, you're attaining something you've been trying to attain. And it's like, I feel like in a way you've been held back, or you've been waiting, or you've been biding your time. And I feel like the moment that you've been waiting for, like you're coming in, it's happening. You're coming into the moment you've been waiting for. Try to hold your tongue. If you have like anger or bitterness towards someone, I feel like your tendency in January is going to be that you are going to want to lambaste them and lash out at them. But I feel you may regret that later. So if you feel really angry or ticked at somebody, I would try to distract yourself with other things and not be bitterly confrontational with anyone if you can avoid it in January. And if you have to get anything that's, I'm going to call it an appraisal of something, it's going to come back positive. So this would be like, if you had to have your house appraised because you're going to sell it, it's going to come back great. You're going to get a great appraisal. If you have anything of value that you want to sell, or you just want to know the value of it, could be an antique, could be a piece of jewelry, could be something other thing, technology or something that's valuable, and you get it appraised and it's going to come back positive in your favor. Or if there's been some appraisal of your health or your physical well-being or of your work, you're getting some kind of appraisal here that comes back in the positive. And literally, like how the man in the card, or well, it could be a woman, but really, well, no, they've got a beard and a mustache. Well, I don't know, that could go either way, right? Look how proud this person is. I see you in my head, not riding the horse. I see you feeling like, I'm proud of what's happened, elevated, proud. Those energies are circling around you. So you're having some good attainment this month. And, you know, the 6 of Rods is a card that can also symbolize dealing with a Leo. For me, other people that read the card may not say that, but just for my own interpretation, or it could be a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, or Sag. But a lot of times to me, that's a, well, I shouldn't, what did I say? I said Leo? Really, it could be any one of the fire signs, because sometimes this looks to me like an Aries also. So any fire sign could be connected to you, helping you out. I feel like for some of you too, your family of orientation is changing. So the family that you were born into, they use the word, my guides use the word of orientation is changing. So I feel like that means somebody's getting married, somebody's getting engaged, somebody's having a baby, or they're adopting children. There is something, something's changing. And I feel like it's because new people are coming in, whether they come in by birth, adoption, or, you know, marriage or whatever. I feel like there's some changes going on with that. Not just in January, but in the year of 2020. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. And don't forget, if you skipped over what I said in the beginning, YouTube is notifying the YouTube creators that they are deleting subscribers to channels that are look dormant or inactive. So if you are suddenly not getting notified, or you were subscribed at one time to my channel or other people you watch and now you're not, you may have to go in and look active and resubscribe. Now, as I always say, every time I do the videos, I always talk about the videos I have available for download and purchase. They're all in the description box below this video, the most current videos I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand channel. There's several links below. The first one is, as always, like I do every beginning of the month, psychic crystal reading for January 2020 for your sign, Scorpio. If you're interested in getting those videos and hearing the psychic predictions and messages my guides have given as a continuation of this reading, when I stop this tarot reading, I go on and read the crystal. You want to hear what messages came up there? That link is below this video. Then I have 2 video series you might be interested in. Eclipses bring in big changes, big beginnings, and endings in our lives. And we have 2 eclipses that are really close together. We had one on December 26th, 2019, new moon solar eclipse in Capricorn. I did psychic crystal readings and psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for that eclipse using the Morgan Greer tarot deck and my crystal. That link is below this video. If you want to hear what changes, endings, and beginnings are coming from this upcoming eclipse on January 10th, the full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer, what changes, beginnings, and endings are going to come to your zodiac sign and your rising sign. Rising sign is just as important. You might want to check those out. That link is below this video, and I use the Hanson-Roberts tarot deck like I use it usually in these videos. I use that deck in those videos and the crystal. And as I always say, it's that time of year again. Happy New Year, right? So I do the New Year's readings for each sign of the zodiac, where I do a 10-card Celtic Cross Tarot spread psychic tarot reading for each sign of the zodiac. That link is below this video, and you click on any of those links and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo for download and purchase. Or you can always go to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, go to the videos tab on my menu, and there, when you click on that, it'll take you to that page where you will see all the video series I have listed, what cards I used, how long the predictions go out, and you just click on your sign or the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo, and you can purchase it through Vimeo. I'm just posting the links that take you directly to the sign you click on there. So I also want to add, if you would like to hear more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC on Facebook, and on Instagram, The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel, and also on Twitter at The Lucky Mermaid. I use oracle cards, tarot cards, sacred geometry oracle cards, angel cards, animal totem cards. I have many, many, many card decks, and I do different types of readings there. Bringers of the Light oracle cards, angels and ancestors cards, and the crystal. And those predictions are not just for the day I post the video. They're usually for a couple weeks, few days, a couple of weeks, a couple of months. It's different all the time. And many people find those messages resonate with them, and you might too. So be sure to check my socials out as well. So I hope you have absolutely amazing energy come to you this month of January 2020, Scorpio. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.